by those presentations which we have had. I would also mention the fact that when the organization team came to my office to tell me about this event, I was also very pleased. And one of the major remarks that he made was that they should make sure that this thing does not have any political connotation. And I'm very happy that they have kept to that. That said, I want to assure Chief Dipoko. He made a statement which was addressed to the senators and parliamentarians in the hall, that chiefs are being addressed as auxiliaries of the administration. And he considers that, okay, some people erroneously consider an auxiliary as being a subordinate. An auxiliary cannot be a subordinate. For those of us who drove in those old Land Rovers, I'm sure a paramount chief should be very versed with that. Those old Land Rovers used to have a gear they call auxiliary gear. When the vehicle gets to a very difficult hill, that's when you put in the auxiliary gear. It means that the auxiliary is the strongest gear that you have. So as far as our administration is concerned, I still want to believe that our chiefs should be the strongest gear that we have. And we are the people to make it as such. We know the old English adage, it says, as you make your bed, so you lie on it. I think we are the people who have downgraded the value of our traditional rulers, especially in Hvako. And it is left to us to make sure that we give them this respect which they deserve. It is our duty to make sure that our traditional rulers are empowered not only by having the physical or administrative or traditional authority, but even financially, we have to make sure that we support our traditional rulers. The other aspect which I would have loved to dwell on is still concerning chieftaincy. I'm not a chief, but we're talking about chieftaincy here. Will be this issue of not just the law, the way we see it, but the way some of our chiefs to behave. Because the other speaker, Ms. Sarah Lifanda, she said some chiefs have been dragged to police stations and to gendarmerie and to the courts and all of that. But I think we too should help to, we have elders here who can caution some of the chiefs and make sure that they too, they portray the kind of attitude in public which would, in return, earn them the respect which all of us want them to have. So we are also calling on the chiefs, when they have certain problems, they have those institutions which have been enumerated here. They have at the sub-divisional level, at the divisional level, and even at the regional level. Chiefs should make sure that they do not allow certain scandals amongst them to get into the public. Otherwise, we are all going to be rocked in mud. I'm saying this, I know they have not yet started, I don't want to say insulting. Those of us who are parliamentarians and other politicians, we have been insulted enough on the social media. We know more will come, but we are used to it, so we can take it. Our own is just for a certain length of time. We have a mandate. But these are our traditional rulers, their mandate is for life. So please, we pray that they should make good use of those institutions and make sure that they sort out their problems out of the public, within themselves. There are certain things which I know they cannot say them here, and we don't want them to say them here. But we know that there's a lot of mud inside some of these our our chieftaincy institutions. So please, the chiefs themselves should try to put order. Thank God now we have the Naliomo in Boya and the Ganya here in Libe, which they should also, as young people, join these older chiefs to make sure that and try and see that there is some order within their ranks. I just want to add one more comment before I hand over the microphone, please. There's something also, we're talking about empowering our youths and ourselves and promoting our culture. If you go out to Libe now at this hour, you have more than 20 eating houses, as we call them, restaurants, eating houses, where you can order good quality eru and fufu, good quality achu and achu soup. But if you want to eat kwakoko now at this hour, I'm sure if you go to Victoria Club, kwakoko is finished, kwakoko and bagasu is finished. It's strange. Maybe if you go to Gardens, there's another place I know in Gardens and in Bota, Hvako now, by 2, 3 o'clock is finished. Why is it like that? Even in Hvako, I tell you, I go to Woliya all the time. There are 1 or 2 places people have invited me to eat Hvako and baga soup in their homes. But there is no particular famous restaurant known as the Hvako house. Go to Yaoundé, you have the Eru house where they sell Eru. It's the standard dish there. The main dish is Eru. I don't want to come in some other dishes because they might think that I'm trying to. I can come in comfortably talk about Eru. I stay safe. But then, why is it that here in Hvako, not to talk of in a place like Yaoundé or Douala, why can't we even have our own Hvako houses? Restaurants where you know that at any point in time, it's just an eye-opener. Just to say, like the paramount chief was saying, our youths, they have to work a lot. We don't have, how many people are here who are fishermen? We have the sea here, we have fisher people there. How many of us here are farmers? We have the most fertile lands. Honestly, we have to sit up to. It's true that they blame some of those big politicians and those big people in Yaoundé that they don't want to empower the youth. But I think we too have to take the bull by the horns. Let us become more enterprising. There is some last thing I would say. Let us learn from those who have progressed a lot. In Jacqueline, thing they call Tonti. That is what has made most of these our other brothers to get where they are. We should embark on that. Let every single youth here, a Hvako person, let them create their own groups and see how they can start saving money and taking part in their own small journey. Thank you very much.